The James and Joel Show.
They're not gay, we promise. No, really.
Oh, hello, and welcome to another edition of The Rock Hunter. We're here in the middle of Aspen, Colorado, in the Rocky Mountains, or as I call them, the Crocky Mountains. You know, we are here to discuss the oldest thing on Earth, rocks. You know, rocks are the oldest thing on the Earth. They make up the Earth. The early cavemen would take these rocks and shape them into an arrowhead and put them on a spear, and they would throw it at an animal and kill it. Rocks are dangerous. They are deadly. They could really hurt you. Anyways, we are here on location around Aspen where a huge rock pile has been formed up this hill. We are going to look at it and explore the dangerous possibilities and try not to get killed, okay? Check it out. Holy crap, it's freaking huge. That could easily kill a bunch of people. Let's go sneak up on her. Let's go have a look at these rocks and see what we can point out. There are some deadly rocks over here. If you see these smaller ones, these would oftentimes be thrown at people and they would come through your car window at concerts. It's a very deadly thing when a rock goes through your car window, especially if you're in it. So we move it to some of the bigger rocks. These are the ones that can take out an entire house. We call these the Rockimus mediumus. They're pretty dang big. Over here we have a huge rock. Look at the size of her. She's at least a 500-pounder. No way in hell I could ever lift this if it fell on me. I'd be a goner. As we get over here, there are so many rocks. I must be very careful where I'm going or I could slip. Oh, cracky. You see what I'm saying? Rocks are a scary thing, folks. You gotta stay away from them. I'm very lucky to be alive right now. That means so many rocks. At any point, this whole mountain could come down at once and completely engulf me. That would be scary. As you can see, I'm making good time up here because the more time you spend on a hill, the more likely it is to slide. Oh my gosh, look at the rock slide we have created. That could kill somebody. Stay tuned, we'll be right back with more of The Rock Hunter.
This show is brought to you in part by
Socioeconomic cost analysis of educating African swallows versus the socioeconomic cost analysis of educating European swallows. For idiots.
and by Ass Crack Assurance. Quality assurance at twice the price.
Ass crack.
And now... Well, let me see. Since modularized space can be thought of as the space of equivalence classes of a complex structures on a fixed surface of genus G, where two complex structures are deemed the same, they biomorphically are equivalent. Since any biomorphic mapping is a differentianism, it must be also orientation preserving. Oh, hi. How you doing, Bob? Good to see you. So let's see. Since an orientation reversing map, like a convex conjunction, can never be holomorphic, some differomorphisms are connected to the identity. Oh, hi, how you doing, Susan? Hey, you're looking pretty good.
Hi, and welcome back, folks. You know, I'd like to show you the awesome and deadly power of a rock as it tumbles down a hill. Observe this rock and follow it closely. Look at her go. She could easily crush an animal, perhaps a squirrel. Did you see that? That was dangerous. I'm gonna try and make my way down now, so pray for me, please. Oh boy. Oh, she's cutting loose. She's giving way. Look at the size of these rocks coming down. This is getting scary. I could get bit at any time by one of these rocks. Especially her. Oh. Oh. God, this is scary. Oh. I could die at any point right now. Oh, did you see how close that was? I just had one fall on my finger. Shh, you must be very quiet. Right now, we are on some of the largest rocks known to man. These are the Rockimus magamus. These things could easily crush a house with a little bit of downward velocity. If someone was to take any rock Even the smallest one, and throw it from the Empire State Building, it would come all the way down and go through the concrete about 6 feet. It could easily cut a man in half. But imagine one of these bloody suckers. These things weigh them about as much as a car does. That's crazy. You know, rocks are deadly, so don't play with them. We don't want anyone to get hurt. That's why we come out here and explore the dangerous things on Earth, so you won't get hurt. Crikey, folks, right now, I'm completely surrounded by these huge rocks. They could easily kill me. If one of these was to roll on my head, it would squish it like a little melon. That would be freaky. I'm getting a little bit scared right now. But if you see the color of this rock, this is granite. This is one of the hardest rocks known to man. It's solid right through. It's got black and white and a little bit of the brown color on the outside. That's a deadly coloration for attack mode. That's when the rock is ready to defend itself. I better get out of here real quiet like before they see me. And I'm gonna take this one to defend myself against a bigger one. Holy crap! Did you see that? It almost killed me. That sucker jumped up. We're in very hostile territory right now. We should get out of here. Hurry, right now. If you look at the size of these rocks, people, these rocks are deadly. They could kill you with one little heartbeat. Stay away from them at all costs. Especially, don't ever throw a rock at anybody or anything. They will break something, they will hurt something, they will kill something. You must understand that. We are still in danger right even here. We should probably get going.
You know, a deadly thing in the world is to switch channels during commercial breaks. Rock Hunter will be right back.
The James and Joel Show. Quality programming to freshen the stale mind.
Heidi-ho, partners! Does your special friend embarrass you by popping up when you least expect it? Does your little buddy pitch a tent, even though you were in church? Let's say that you have an important business meeting to attend. You meet the new secretary and whammo, you're at half-mast. Luckily enough, carrying the world's first anti-wood spray product that comes in a discreet dispenser shaped like a bent dong. Introducing Would Be Gone. Clinically tested on senile lab rats to send blood from your main vein to other places in your body. Common side effects are experiencing erect fingers, legs, and bulging earlobes. Would Be Gone.
Ask your mother if it's right for you.
Yes, hello again. We're here in the middle of the Utah desert, live on location. We're shooting in the not-so-grand canyon. You know, right here where I'm standing, this is all sandstone. This is a very deadly rock, and I'll tell you why. It's so thin and so fragile, it's just made of compacted sand. If you look right there, you can see as I rub it away with my finger, it flakes apart. It's not a very stable rock at all. At any moment, this very rock I'm standing on could go right down the hill into the canyon and take me with it. I'll be dead. Oh, that's kind of scary. You know, this is what you call Sandamus maximus and Eucracamus. We call that sandstone. It's a very, very deadly rock, and you should be very careful anytime you're near it. If you look back here behind me, you can see the grand watches. We call them the domicile kind of rocks. They just sit there. They're so sheer, so vertical, they're not going anywhere. They've been there for millions of years. They wouldn't hurt a flea. But you know, if you were to walk up to the edge and get too close, you could fall off them and die real easy. This table I'm sitting on here is where people eat their lunch. All around you can see the little rocks that have creeped up on here. Some of these bigger ones on this side. For thousands of years they've gotten closer and closer to this picnic table, so they could just sneak up on the person who's unsuspecting. You know, families having a nice little picnic here, and all of a sudden, bam! Someone stubs me toe on a rock. That would hurt. Or perhaps little kids are running around having a little bit of fun. Bam! One of them trips on a rock and busts his face open. That would hurt too. Oh wow, look at this one here. Thousands of years of water have formed this rock, sculpted it out, got the insides of that just to wash right out. With this sandstone, I'm telling you people, this is brittle stuff. You can see how it just falls apart in your bloody hands. It's just nothing to it. It's so brittle and so fragile that it's a very dangerous and deadly rock. Must be careful around this stuff at all times. Oh gosh, this is a dangerous spot right here. I could stub me bloody toe at any moment. This one here we call the Rockamus Magamus. This sucker is a huge one. You see this fault line right here? That just proves how dangerous they are. The rock split itself in half when it fell down from way up there somewhere about 1 million years ago. These rocks are so dangerous, people. You gotta be careful. Any point, this thing could split right now and fall on my leg and trap me. I'd be scared as all heck. Look at this one here. Watch how I can do this. You see that, people? It's a rock, but it splits like nothing. It's like a snowball. But never throw these at people, because it's not going to hit like a snowball. It's really going to hurt. Watch again as I bust this rock. Look at that. That's scary. At any minute, one of these rocks could explode on us if it has a little bit of trap pressure or something like that. I better get down from here now, because this is a scary place. Oh, gosh.